One of the biggest unspoken secrets of being an old soul is this. You're an activator. Most people think as old souls, we're just here to guide and lead and direct and all that shit. Yeah, that's part of it. And what a privilege. But you're an activator. You're a tuning fork for not just yourself and not just other people, but different geographical places. Have you ever been called somewhere, you don't know why you got to go to that land? Or ever been called to go see something or someone to any capacity, you don't know why, but you follow it? Yeah, because you're required there. Your frequency is required there. Okay? You're a tuning fork. Now here's the thing. Because we want to give so much, because we want to help others, as an older soul, we understand this. It's in us innately. We try to indirectly, without meaning to, enforce what we know onto others. That's not our game. Our game is in activation, not in intellectualization. That's in activation. We never put in somebody else, whether it be a person, whether it be an animal, whether it be a piece of nature, or whether it be a geographical particular landmass. We never ever put in that what isn't already inside of it. What we do, in essence, is push the button that they didn't know they had inside of them. That's what we do. We push the button. And it's not through force, it's through frequency. Sometimes it can be through the words you speak. Sometimes it can be through the thoughts you have. Sometimes it can be simply just by being present, by going somewhere. You know, some of us don't really understand the frequencies we live with. It's intense, guys. You're a tuning fork, you're an activator. When you remember this within yourself, the game changes. The way in which you activate is different. It doesn't need to be loud and noisy and direct. Sometimes, sure. Other times it can be as silent as whatever the most silent thing in the world is you can think of. It can be that. It's your presence. The game changes really fast when all the people around you that trigger you or upset you or don't understand you or don't see you properly, all of those things, it changes quick when you realize that their job isn't to see you. Their job isn't to understand you. Their job isn't to do any of those things. All their job is to feel you. Because when they feel you, that's what pushes the button inside of them. And that activates the remembrance. And as I said, for you to tell them they should be remembering, or for you to tell them they should understand these things, they don't even know the buttons in them. They're going to think you're crazy. But they can't deny truth. They can't deny frequency. They can't deny feeling. They'll tell you they deny it. Their actions might look like they do, but we all know, no matter how much you want to defend your position, live in denial, stay in the current place you are, the moment any of us are hit with the frequency of truth to any capacity, whether we're an unconscious sort of normal type of character, or whether we're a weird out there cat. I don't know what the fuck that is. Whatever's coming through me here, that was retarded, and I apologize. We'll just call a different operator, all right? When we're a different operator to any capacity or what you call somewhat normal, the moment truth hits us, you know it's fucking real. You can't deny it. That's what you are to other people. That's what you are to the landmass you're being called to. That's what you are to everything for as long as you embody that. That's what an old soul does. We are activators. We don't need to say it. I'm saying it now because we're here. We can have a conversation. You'll be watching this video still if you weren't on the same frequency as me, and vice versa. There's resonance here. We're all finding each other. But for you and others, you're an activator. It's fucking powerful. And even though I've given the metaphorical example of you pushing a button that's inside of them that they didn't know they had, and it's not a button that you put there, you could just see it before they could. The concept here is frequency, it's feeling. The moment you engage with them to any capacity, you're activating them just by being with them. Don't ever underestimate your power in activation. And it's also very freeing to understand that as an activator, you're not an initiator. It might look like you're initiating the activation, which you are, but you're not initiating something inside of them that was never there. You're activating what's always been there. And you're not going to get in little word wars and arguments to tell them that it's there when they don't know it is. You just hang around. You be where you need to be. They will feel you. Frequencies do not lie. Energy does not lie. Vibration does not lie. Our face does. Some words can. Our body language can. But the frequency of something, that can't lie. That's an activating frequency. That's what an old soul is. That's what an old soul is. You know, so I see you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the work you're doing. I'm grateful for how many of us are finding each other right now. And I'm grateful for all the people and all of the land masses and all of the animals and all the pieces of nature that you're transmuting, alchemizing, and activating to remember who they are. We get stronger every day. Old soul.